Oh, hello.
Oh, hello. It's Charming Disaster, and we're back with another episode of the Quarantine Livestream.
Here we are, live on the ocean.
In the sea.
Sea.
Well, we see a lot of you are here already. Even before we were, we see even Greg, we see Mike and Jade and Polythene Pammy, and who is in Australia, but we'll get to that. We see Jeff Vernier, or other Jeff, as we like to call him.
Yes.
We see Fred, and we're guessing Julian. We see Stacia and Catherine and Peter and Camilla and Kim and Connie and Joe and Sarah and Matt and Katie and Minion and Joshua and Laura and Nick and Carrie and Judy and Carol and Eric and Sierra and Justin and Diana and Nona. You'll notice that I might be naming some people who aren't logged in, but I know who you're watching with because we have spies everywhere.
Yes, indeed.
Now, we are so glad to be back with you. It's been a few weeks since our last episode.
We don't even remember how to do this anymore.
Yeah, it was a little hectic getting into this. But
we are so glad to be here.
We thrive on that. We think being slightly stressed out is fun.
Mm-hmm.
So that's good. If you're tuning in from Facebook, please take this opportunity to click that share button so that all the people who see your posts on Facebook know what they ought to be doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're new to the Quarantine Livestream, please let us know in the comments so that your fellow viewers can haze you or welcome you or
high five you.
Whatever they do. We'd like to take this opportunity also to remind you that this is a donation-based concert.
Donation. What does that even mean?
A donation-based concert means it's kind of like honor system. It means if you are in a position to support the show and our music with a financial contribution, every bit helps, and we sure appreciate it. Here are some various ways you can do that. We've got Venmo, and we've got Bandcamp. We'll talk about that more in a second.
I'm going to talk so much about that.
We've got PayPal. What we don't have is mirroring on this camera, so it's we've got PayPal, we've got virtual tickets, so you can pick your poison.
Yeah.
Not actual poison, and maybe actual poison.
You can still pick it.
Yeah.
And if you're not in a position to give right now, this is our gift to you, as always. And mostly, we are so happy that you are here right now. That is the biggest gift.
So glad to be here with you because this is what we have now mostly, and it turns out it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weather's fine.
Yeah, the weather. I mean, it's supposed to clear up.
It's supposed to clear up. I hope it does.
So I'm gonna pop some donate links in the chat.
Oh yeah,
for
so
you.
Bandcamp Friday. Let's talk about Friday.
Yeah, tell them about Bandcamp Friday.
So Bandcamp Friday. Well, let's talk about Friday. Let's start at the beginning. What is
Okay.
Friday? Friday is the day that is named after the Norse goddess Frigg, as we all know.
Everybody knows that.
And Frigg is the goddess of motherhood and copulation and other things. And this Frigg Day, it is Bandcamp Frigg Day. Isn't it? It is.
It is.
And what does that mean?
What does that mean?
I'm getting to that. What does that mean? It means that this day, that whenever you buy anything on Bandcamp, Bandcamp does not take their minimal cut, and all the proceeds go directly to the artists. Bandcamp, by the way, is the best way to support the arts because their cut is relatively low, and we love supporting Bandcamp as well. So if you want to buy things, you want to help us out extra, now's the time. This Friday is the time to buy things. Merch, music, any other
holiday gifts for your people.
Exactly.
We have vinyl reissues of all 3 of our albums now.
Oh my God.
So if you know somebody with a record player, or if you yourself have a record player, or if you just like to hang records on your wall.
Or if you are a record player.
Yeah, that's true.
You can order these things.
Jade asks a very good question. Do you think I can get away with buying everyone in my family Charming Disaster merch for Christmas?
Obviously.
Yes, the answer is yes, you definitely can.
That's what I do.
Yeah, so Bandcamp Friday. Everybody's been posting their Spotify Wrapped, which is a thing that Spotify sends you to tell you how many streams you've had and stuff, and so everybody posts them on social media. You might have seen ours. We're not immune to this kind of marketing, but yeah, I did the thing.
Oh, keep going.
Anyway, we're so delighted that so many people have been listening to our music all over. It really means a lot. However, Spotify's payment, you get about a third of a penny per stream. So, so that means that by downloading just one album on Bandcamp, you basically have as much of an impact as streaming a song 3,000 times.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thanks in advance.
So use Spotify for your streaming fun, but it's great. It's great if you really want to support the artist to buy the album through Bandcamp.
Yeah. Also, you can't get a T-shirt on Spotify.
That's right. Suck it, Spotify.
Suck it, Spotify.
And this Frig Day is the day to do it.
That's right. All right, so enough about Spotify, and I think it's time to begin the show with a little ritual that we usually observe, which is sharing a tarot card draw. So I'm going to just switch to the tarot cam. You ready?
I'm ready. Whoa, look at that. It's trippy.
That is trippy. I guess I forgot to turn off that setting. The trippy setting. All right, if I can figure out how to... Here we go. There. Everything's fine now.
What is this? It
looks like a playing card, but
it's really the lover's card. That is cool.
That is cool. It's like one of the playing card characters has escaped out of the other card to be with the other one.
Yes, look at that.
So the lover's card is a card about partnerships, about being more than the sum of your parts, about collaborations. So it seemed like a good one for today's show. Also, we've both been watching the Beatles documentary, like everyone, and I feel like I've been thinking a lot about artistic collaborations.
I've been thinking a lot about toast.
Yeah. Yeah. What we really need is someone who will just make us toast.
Mal,
like anytime we're get in some sandwiches, but mostly toast because Jeff really likes toast.
Yeah.
Yep.
So here we are.
All right. Well, so tonight is, Karen says that tonight is the new moon, and this sets a nice intention.
Perfect.
And tonight is also night number 6 of Hanukkah, the Jewish festival of lights. I am not a very observant Jew, so last night was the first night that I actually lit the menorah. My husband, who is not Jewish, did get a menorah for us from one of the guys giving away free menorahs on the subway. So we now have a menorah, and we lit some candles. But I thought it would be nice to ask the viewers, you out there, to crowdsource the Hanukkah story, because it's not like Hanukkah's not a major holiday, and my knowledge of it is really limited to what they teach you in Hebrew school. So I thought rather than try to explain it myself and not do a very good job of it, I would ask you all to help explain it to each other, to us.
That's the story of the battle of the lights.
The lightsabers.
Lightsaber battle.
Yeah. So it was a lightsaber battle between good and evil, like all battles.
Yeah,
I
sure.
guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's a thing involving fried food. And
is that the light or the dark?
Yeah. All right. So, okay. So Sierra says one time there was minimal oily.
Okay.
Okay. So minimal oil. Hanukkah it's a holiday of minor miracles. Of there not being quite enough of what you need, and then it turns out there's just about enough.
If you're not oily, you're late.
Yeah. All right. So, all right. Good.
Something spins. That's good.
Something spins.
And
that's good.
God is oily.
God is oily. Okay. That's an interesting interpretation. Okay. Minimal oil that lasted for a week. You're doing really well at this. Okay.
Where was the battle?
It's like it was a long time ago.
They fought with candles.
They fought with candles. Yeah. Okay. Oh, Katie has a sort of interdisciplinary approach. It's like the fishes and loaves, but with oil, right?
Fish oil, perhaps.
Yeah, maybe it was fish oil.
All right.
All right. Well,
we'll check back in.
Yeah, we'll check back in on the Hanukkah story in a little bit. Speaking of minor miracles, it will be a minor miracle if we can make it through all the songs tonight.
That's right, because we are playing songs we don't usually play, and different than this other songs that we don't usually play that we play more often.
Yeah, so we're going to play some very obscure songs for you tonight.
Yes, on this miracle of lights.
Yeah. Let's
Festival of Miracles.
Yeah, let's see how this one goes.
Speaking of holidays, this is like...
Yeah, this is like for a different holiday.
It's like Mother's Day and
Hanukkah at the same time.
And Halloween, really.
Yeah.
That's what this is.
Mm-hmm. When I was just a baby, my mama said to me, better mind your manners, don't play with what you eat.
Elbows off the table and something.
Don't pick at your teeth.
Don't pick at your teeth.
Oh, that's because it's my line. You never sing this line.
I know.
You were very
what?
confident when you came in, though. I was like, oh, this must be...
Elbows off the table.
And don't pick at your teeth. This is your line.
I know.
Now eat your dinner.
Now eat your dinner, darling, before it wriggles free.
Eat your dinner, darling, before it wriggles free.
Mother was a monster, a terror to behold. Awful was her visage, and awful was her soul. Hair of snakes and serpents, a face of skin and bone.
And if you disobeyed her, she'd turn you into stone. Mother was a monster,
Mother was a monster. We all know that apples don't fall too far from the tree. Mother was a monster. Mother was a monster. Mother was a monster. So what does that make me? I never had a proper place to call my own.
my mother up and left me before I was yet born.
Killed another's child so she'd raise me as her own.
I sing out in the evening for the evils that she's done.
Sing cuckoo in the evening for the evils that she's done. Mother was a monster, a thieving lying cheat, about as many morals as rattlesnakes have feet. Manipulate your weakness, she'd never tell the truth. And if you ask her why, she said, I did it all for you.
Oh,
Mother was a monster. Mother was a monster. We all know that apples don't fall too far from the tree. Mother was a monster. Mother was a monster. Mother was a monster. So what does that make me? Mommy, Mommy, all the kids at school say that we're vampires.
shut up and eat your soup before it clots. Mother bought a hamster, a pet of gold and white,
to teach a living lesson about what's wrong and right.
its tiny little baby soon fed its appetite.
I haven't seen my brothers or sisters since that night.
I haven't seen my brothers or my sisters since that night.
Mother was a monster, all tentacles and teeth. When the day was over, she'd tell me go to sleep. I never had a nightmare, I never made a peep. When I was tucked in tightly in the bed she lay beneath. Oh, Mother was a monster. Mother was a monster. We all know that apples don't fall too far from the tree. Mother was a monster. Mother was a monster. Mother was a monster. So what does that make me?
Everybody!
Mother was a monster. Mother was a monster. We all know that apples don't fall too far from the tree. Mother was a monster. Mother was a monster. Mother was a monster. So what does that make me?
And that was Mother Was was a monster. I would like to state for the record that my mother is very nice. And if you're watching right now, Mom, that song is not about you.
Same here. It's not about my mother. This is not a true story, actually.
Not a true story.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you had that on your bingo card, congratulations.
That's why we don't play that much.
Yes. So I don't know if any of you out there have ever seen them, but Isabella Rossellini has a series of wonderful videos about motherhood and like different animal mothers. And when she talks about the hamster, the way she says it is Amster.
That's the best.
And it's like so delightful. I definitely encourage you to look up Isabel Rossellini's Amster video.
Amster is so hilarious.
Very disturbing, but hilarious.
Yeah, it's true. Wow. Well, speaking of clots, blood clots.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
What are you drinking? What are we drinking?
I don't know. I'm a little worried. No, what?
We have to stir it up a little bit.
All right, yeah, that helps.
We don't have a shaker here.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, why don't you tell us what we're drinking, and then you can all tell us what you're drinking as well.
This is called, what did I call it?
This
severed hand.
Oh.
This is the severed hand.
Oh, what?
This is rye whiskey.
Is that what you called it?
That's what I call it
now. It's like you just came up with that just now.
This is rye whiskey and bitters and some hickory smoke. Hickory syrup.
Hickory syrup. Shagbark syrup. Okay.
Yeah.
We got that
Bottoms
in
up.
Nashville.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to you.
To you. And
cheers to you.
To you.
What are you all drinking?
Let's see.
Ah.
Milk with chocolate malt Ovaltine. That is a classic beverage right there. Outer Space vodka and cherry soda. That sounds kind of good. Yeah. Ran out of lemonade before this part of the show. This is pretty early in the show, Jade. So maybe you should plan ahead more. Cherry lime hard seltzer.
That's a classic.
Chocolate orange martini sounds good. We got a chocolate.
We have some chocolate liqueur, which we gotta pull out again.
I'm afraid of it.
Oh, there's chocolate
Pinot
stout
Noir,
over there.
Brown sugar bubble tea. Got Irish whiskey with a slice of clementine. That's classy. There's a picture of St. Kevin on the label with a bird. I would like to know more about this St. Kevin. I don't know about St. Kevin.
Yeah.
What's he the saint of? If anybody knows what the St. Kevin is of, that would be good to know just for future reference.
Seems like a nice guy, saint.
Yeah, Kevin. I didn't know that. That was
Wet hopped IPA.
Name. Oh, we've got a grog with rosemary sage and stolen water, the best kind.
It's the sweetest.
All right. Sierra wants to know, what was that drink we had in Massachusetts that was vinegar? So this is like, we've been talking about doing an Ask Me Anything. This is a very specific question, but Sierra, that was a shrub, I believe.
A shrub.
A shrub is when it's like a vinegar.
Not a shrug.
Wait, right? Is that a shrub?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a vinegary thing. It was all right.
Yeah, it was fine.
We got some Earl Grey tea. We got some Aid. We got some ginger beer. This is all good stuff. We're not saying everyone should drink alcohol drinks.
But it is important to hydrate.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. People love a shrub.
All right, Sierra says it wasn't. All right, we'll figure it out. No, I know which place you're talking about, but maybe it was something else. All right, we'll figure it out. In the meantime,
is it time to play another song?
Yeah, no, I've got it. No, you're not jumping the gun at all.
I'm jumping the gun.
Are you?
Go ahead.
Well, I was thinking we could do a really nice transition where we just talked about beverages, which are liquid that you drink, like water, like the sea. And you know what lives in the sea?
The largest of the leviathans.
That's right.
The mighty whale.
The mighty whale. And the mighty book about the mighty whale.
The mighty book about the mighty whale.
All right.
This is a song about the book
the mighty. This is a mighty song about the mighty book, about the mighty whale. Oh, and here's a quick note: if you're a member of the Society of the Mysterious Hand, there's a part in here for you. It does not involve clapping, but it does involve a little call and response. So we're going to demonstrate it for you now, and someday, if you see us live and we do this song, you'll know what to do.
Okay.
All right, take it away.
My captain has a timber toe.
Pull, boys, pull.
A stranger man I never know.
Pull, boys, pull.
I'd follow him to hell and back.
Pull, boys, pull.
But he keeps me up when he walks the deck. Pull, boys, pull.
Oh, deadly is my bright harpoon.
Pull, boys, pull.
Worth its weight in gold doubloons.
Pull, boys, pull.
I'd forged with blood and razor blades.
Pull, boys, pull. But the devil himself won't get away. Pull, boys, pull my baby. Snap your spines in 2 and 20. Devil may care, that's just as well.
Pull for the back of the great white whale.
Pull, boys, pull. A crew of mongrel renegades.
Pull, boys, pull.
Cannibals and castaways.
Pull, boys, pull.
We work the waves without a care.
Pull, boys, pull.
But the jaws of death are an easy chair. Pull, boys, pull.
When bunking with a cannibal,
Pull, boys, pull.
you'd better hope he's had his fill.
Pull, boys, pull.
Make sure his hammock's tightly wrapped.
Pull, boys, pull. Or he might take a finger for a midnight snack. Pull, boys, pull. My babies, burst your lungs for a cask of brandy. Telltale compass point straight to hell. Pull for the back of the great white whale. Pull, boys, pull. Now Jonah was a wicked man,
Pull, boys, pull.
swallowed by Leviathan.
Pull, boys, pull.
Imagine our first mate's surprise
Pull, boys, pull.
to find the old man still inside. Pull, boys, pull.
Oh, strength and patience, cash and time.
Pull, boys, pull.
Don't get tangled in the line.
Pull, boys, pull.
Or drat the file and drat the bone.
Pull, boys, pull. You're going down to Davy Jones. Pull, boys, pull. My baby's clinched to desks and nailed to benches. Tail to the ocean and trim the sail. Pull for the back of the great white whale. Pull, boys, pull. My babies, keep your weather eye wide open. Sing out hearties without fail. Pull for the back of the great white whale. There she blows. True story.
There's no whales back there. So that was inspired by a little book called Moby Dick.
Big book, big
It's a
book.
big book. I love that book though.
One of our favorites.
It's really good. I remember reading it and thinking, when am I going to get up to the part where everybody talks about it's being really boring because they're just talking about whaling, but all those parts are really exciting. So I sort of figured it was coming up, but it turns out I guess I'm a whaling aficionado.
You're a
I could have been
fan.
I could have been a whaler in another
You're
time.
a whaler fan. How's the severed hand? Maybe it should have been called like the peg leg.
The peg leg. It's not too late to change
The
it.
severed knee. The peg leg.
The peg leg. Yes. Henceforth, this particular combination of whiskey and the other things you always put in shall be known as the peg leg.
Well, this has got hickory smoke. So hickory, like hickory
Oh,
stump.
yeah, obviously the
Timber
peg leg.
toe. Perhaps.
Timber toe. Oh, the timber toe would be good. Okay, so yeah, you're right. It was switchel, not a shrub.
Whatever.
See, you don't need us.
You don't need us.
You know, this is like one of those stories where like you go out searching for the answer, but like it was right in your own backyard all along.
It's on your feet the whole time. Switchel.
Mm-hmm. There's some stuff floating in this. What is that? Is that like a?
It's part of
like
the
a
flotsam and
garnish?
jetsam. It's the bilge.
All right. Well, so I think it's time to have a little meet and greet.
Oh, yes.
If you are a member of the Society of the Mysterious Hand, you're probably curious to know about your fellow society members, and we're here to help with that. So we're going to introduce you to today's featured society member. Where's that?
Maybe? Oh, I did put them on.
I did ask if you put it in the
And
thing.
I said yes.
You did say yes. All right. Well, I'll just talk at them for a minute while you pull that up.
Yes. Excuse me.
So if you're not a member of the Society of the Mysterious Hand, you're probably wondering what the hell we're talking about right now. And the answer is, well, last year sometime we started a little cult. It's called the Society of the Mysterious Hand.
Little.
It's growing. It's not so little anymore. And it's a nice cult. Mostly we're kind of letting it grow organically. But you know, it involves a lot of sharing of weird stuff that you think would be interesting to your fellow society members.
And doing whatever you can to get out of your cultly duties of clapping.
Yeah, so there are some cultly duties. They are, so singing Pull Boys Pull, if we ever perform the Moby Dick song, that would be a society member responsibility. There's some clapping parts that nobody seems really interested in doing.
We just threaten people to get them to do other things.
So there's a new rule, which is if you have a Charming Disaster related tattoo, you are exempt from clapping. So a couple people have now availed themselves of this option, which we're pretty thrilled about. Although
that's not why they got the tattoo.
I don't know.
I think.
But like we do still need more people who will actually do the clapping. So I mean, it's up to you, really. So what else about the society should they know? Oh, if you want to join the society, there are a couple of ways. One is there's a Facebook group. You can find it, Society of the Mysterious Hand. It's created by us. You should find it from our page. You will have to apply. There's some screening questions to make sure that, you are who you say you are. And you're not, we don't want to say that you're not a bot because, we're open to bots. Robots. Or, made creatures, homunculi,
You just need some awareness, some self-awareness, that's all.
Yeah, just a little self-awareness.
Yeah, if you're like a algorithm that has no kind of concept of one's...
We just want sentient beings.
Yeah,
we don't care if you're a machine or a person. I mean, you're a person, Yeah. But if you're not on Facebook, there's also a Discord, for the society. And if you want to join the Discord, you need to contact the secretary. And the secretary's email is secretary@charmingdisaster.com. Here, I'm gonna put that in. Yeah, Matt asks, are golems cool? Yeah, golems are fine, as long as the golems can answer the questions, the screening questions to our satisfaction. Prometheans. Yeah, definitely.
Definitely.
We're open to all kinds. If you're a crab in human disguise, that's a good point. You might not like all the comics, but that's.
But you can bring that up. You can bring that up.
We're open to discussion.
Open to discussion.
Yeah.
Of course.
We welcome new members, and ultimately the purpose of the society is to further Charming Disaster's world domination. But along the way, you're gonna have a great time.
You'll have a place in our hierarchy once we dominate the world.
Yeah. All right. Well, should we play?
No, we're going to introduce this.
Oh, right, because now you uploaded the thing now that I talked to them about the society. Yeah. I'm caught up now. I'm back up to speed. All right. There it is. All right. So, here's this show's society member. Meet Danielle Boley.
Yep. Their title is Eminence.
Eminence. That makes sense. We've met Danielle, and that seems appropriate. Yeah. Danielle hails from Charm City. That's Baltimore, Maryland.
Favorite poisonous plant is the oleander. Very fragrant
Danielle's pets include our dog Sauerkraut, a black lab pimple mix, and Nuka, the claw, ruler of all tangible things, a tuxedo cat.
Mm-hmm. Special skill is time travel, very handy.
Unfortunately, it's just forward, kind of at the going rate. I'm just guessing.
No.
If Danielle were a charming disaster song character, Danielle would be Selene or Celine, the goddess of the moon.
Good one.
Choice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Viking funeral, giant pyramid, or sky burial. Danielle chooses to be composted.
Ooh,
very
thinking
good
outside
choice.
the box. See what I did there?
I like that.
And Danielle's tarot card is the Six of Wands.
Six of Wands. Excellent.
Yeah, that's a good card. That's the riding in, carrying the wreath of laurels, coming home victorious. So
I like that one.
So everybody, welcome Danielle. And if you would like to be featured as part of our Meet the Society members segment, you can. There's actually a form you can fill out on either the Facebook group or in the Discord.
Yeah.
And eventually we'll get to all you. We're going to keep on doing shows until we get to everybody.
Yeah,
so.
that's right. And you're not required, of course, but
no, just if you want to be famous on our show for a minute. That's a good way to do it. All right. Well, should we play another song?
Yes,
we should play another song. How about another song that we don't play very often and probably
don't know pretty well?
Goes.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
All right.
Oh, this one. This is a lullaby.
It's a lullaby, and it's kind of
it's our children's song.
Kind of seasonally appropriate.
Yeah.
And again, if you want the Discord link, email the secretary at charmingdisaster.com, and she will handle your requests.
Yeah.
Lie down in the snow. Lie down in the snow.
You won't feel the
cold. You won't feel the cold. Close your eyes and just drift off to sleep. Rapture of the deep. Don't fight it.
Rapture of the deep.
Rapture of the deep.
Rapture of the deep.
Lullaby, my love.
Lullaby, my love.
Lullaby, my
Dissolving in your
Dissolving
blood.
in your
Dissolving in your
Dissolving
blood.
in your blood. Cozy in a frozen feather bed. Rest your heavy.
Rest your heavy.
Rest your heavy.
Rest your
Don't
heavy.
fight it.
Rest your heavy.
Rest your heavy.
Rest your heavy.
Whisper a good
Whisper
night.
a good night.
Whisper a good night.
Blanketed in
Blanketed in white.
Blanketed in
Blanketed in white. Hush, my darling.
Hush, my darling, you won't feel a
Slip
thing.
into a dream.
Slip into a
Slip
dream.
into a
Slip
dream.
into
Don't
a dream.
fight it.
Slip into a
Slip
dream.
into a
Darkness
dream.
closing in.
We
Yes.
haven't gotten very far with our children's album concept.
But this is definitely on it.
Yeah, the fall asleep in the snow
Yeah.
lullaby.
You can't get your kid to fall asleep. You just put him in the
Just
snow.
put them in the snow. Put them in the snow.
Mhm.
Yeah. There's a me and glockenspiel solo on that I was playing on the uke just now, but it sounds way better on the glockenspiel.
Yeah. And she says mean.
It's mean.
It's mean.
Cruel. Like gratuitously cruel.
like death. All right.
All right, we did that.
We did it. Well done.
Yeah. Have we ever played that for anybody before?
No children will stand still long enough.
I know, it's like we just like, shh.
They usually run out screaming.
Yeah. So it's not probably going to be a very successful children's album.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
That's fine.
So, I know what you're wondering right about now.
I know what I'm wondering.
Where in the hell is Professor Bellows?
Where is the professor? We need theme music for this. Like, bam, bam.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about Professor Bellows, because maybe not everyone here is familiar with Professor Bellows, because Professor Bellows has been gone for kind of a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Professor Bellows, if you're not familiar with the professor, is a taxidermied turtle about yay big, playing an accordion, and the professor has been part of our show for a while, thanks to the Society of the Mysterious Hand, in fact.
Yeah, the professor had a column, an advice column that people would write in.
Ask Professor Bellows.
Professor?
Yeah, Professor Bellows, so wise, so
kind,
and
so cold, too.
And so well-traveled. So at the end of, earlier this year, we ended the last season of the Quarantine Livestream, and Professor Bellows was kidnapped. And we received a ransom note that it got kind of complicated, because basically Professor Bellows, rather than being returned to us, the demand was that Professor Bellows, there was a bit of like a Stockholm syndrome, reverse Stockholm syndrome.
Reverse kidnapping.
Yeah, it's kind of, so it's become reverse kidnapping in that various members of the Society of the Mysterious Hand have had to volunteer to take custody of Professor Bellows and kind of show him a good time. Give him some self-care experiences.
See the world.
Get
a couple tattoos.
Yeah, so we miss the professor, but the professor is very slowly making his way back to us, because the professor, I think 26 people signed up to be a host to the professor, and the professor is now, as of today, the professor is on stop number 5 out of 26. So we're just gonna share a couple of photos. So here's the professor in San Francisco.
Drinking heavily.
Yeah, drinking heavily of a really delicious-looking Bloody Mary.
Yeah.
Professor was being hosted by Danielle MacArthur in San Francisco, where the professor attended a John Doe concert.
Yeah. Oh, look, there's some vegan options in the center there.
Oh, yeah. Well, that wasn't the concert. That was Thanksgiving.
That was Thanksgiving,
So
which
the
is good.
professor's actually supposed to leave before Thanksgiving, and then apparently realized he didn't want to be alone on Thanksgiving, and so his behavior kind of improved, and he stayed through Thanksgiving.
Yeah, good.
So thank you, Danielle, for showing the professor such a good time, and we understand that the professor has made his way to Vista, California, where we're sure he's going to have some more adventures.
He is a turtle. He moves slowly.
Yeah. So, however long it takes, it could be fast, it could be slow. He is a turtle.
He is a turtle. But slow and steady wins the race, as we've learned.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Speaking of touring.
Oh, yes.
We are also, in spite of everything, we are planning a tour.
We're not trying to spy on the professor, but we are going to the West Coast.
That's true. So, we are planning a late March tour to the Pacific Northwest and down the West Coast. Our plan right now is to fly into Seattle and drive down to LA and making stops along the way, and then fly home from LA. So if you live anywhere between Seattle and Los Angeles, please make sure that we know how to keep in touch with you, so that we can let you know when we're coming to your town. There are various good ways to make sure that we can keep in touch with you. One of them is, the best one really, is to get on our email list, so that we can send you an email that says, we are coming to your town, here are all the details.
Yeah.
Social media is capricious, and we don't want you to miss it. You can also, if you have questions about really anything at all, please feel free at any time
Please.
to contact the secretary
Yeah.
and the secretary will assist you with your queries.
Yes. And what if someone lives in the West Coast and wants to host a
Host
house,
us?
host a house
Or just
concert,
put
or
us
just
up for
put
the
us up?
night?
Yeah.
That we are also interested in that.
Yeah.
And that is also a great thing to let the professor know about.
Yes.
Sorry, the secretary know about.
The secretary and the professor.
The professor's going to be long gone by then.
But
yeah.
the professor wants to know everything.
Now, if you live in flyover country, we love flyover country, and we desperately want to return to flyover country. And we will also be thinking about that. But this is the next thing that we're in the middle of thinking about.
We're working on it all.
We want to get to all of you everywhere, but the Pacific Northwest is just the next stage.
The next phase in our
world domination plan.
Yes. Getting out there again. I was just in the West Coast.
How was it?
Beautiful. It was wonderful. Went to Big Sur. Big Sur is, terrifying, big, and raw beauty.
Did you consider starting with Little Sur?
There is
and just
a Little
working
Sur.
your way up?
I just went for the big.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It was big. But yes, I recommend it for anyone who lives near there if they haven't already been there. Or anyone, really. It's frightening, but good.
Well, I'm just glad you're safe.
I'm glad I'm safe.
Well, we should play another song.
Yeah,
but I just noticed that it's Stacy Wolfson's birthday tomorrow.
Oh, she needs a witchy song.
A witchy song. That does not narrow it down very much, Stacy, but it narrows it down somewhat.
Yes. If you have a particular witchy song you want us to play, why don't you let us know?
Yeah, and in the meantime, we're going to play a different song.
A different song.
Well,
which we don't know too well. Yes. We'd love to play some other song that we don't know for you. All right. Paint a picture inside a dream. Wash the garden in Paris green. Flowers framing a distant view. Under a heaven of Prussian blue. Stars and planets come out tonight. Moon is glowing in china white. Picture an angel with eyes of lead. Trace the image in Saturn red. Make immortal what you have seen. Paint a picture in Paris green. When you've done what you have to do, flowers blooming in Prussian blue. Stars and planets come out tonight. What? Stars and planets shine, shine a white. Oh yeah. Don't look backward, don't turn your head. Chase the angel in Saturn red.
Pigments and poisons. Usually they're the same thing. Turns out.
Yeah, we're working on a recorded version of that
We
song.
are, and it sounds really cool.
Yes.
I'm very excited about it. The solo that I just played on the recording is played with horns, and it sounds way cooler. Not that the ukulele solo isn't bad, but it's really cool.
It's pretty cool.
With two trumpets.
It's really
instead.
cool.
Yeah.
I think there's 3 trumpets.
3? I thought it was just 2.
It's a lot of trumpets.
It's a lot. All right. Well, we've come to a very exciting moment in the show. It's a special time. I think we all know what time it is.
Oh, it is mailbag time.
It's mailbag time. Parcel, poster, letter, drop us a line. We'll open it together at mailbag time. A leaf from off your favorite tree or needles of pine. We'll open it together at mailbag time.
Take it away. Oh.
Make a paper aeroplane, you don't have to fly. We'll open it together at mailbag time. A finger painted portrait of your own design. We'll open it together at mailbag time. I forgot that was the bad
This
kazoo.
doesn't work.
Yeah, it's a bad kazoo. It's a broken kazoo.
Good thing I know circular breathing.
Is that what that was?
It was.
You looked like you were gonna reach the end of the circle.
I wasn't there yet. We're working on it.
All right. Well, we have a few exciting packages today.
Woo!
In no particular order, we can start with this one, which comes to us from Carrie Alexandria Castor out on the West Coast. Okay, you have to show them the box though, because the box is pretty
great.
awesome.
Maybe just go to this cam. Can you go to the card cam?
Oh yeah, can I?
Sorry.
Here we go.
Yeah, there we go. Just the box is.
Yeah, look at that.
So cool.
The Kit Kat clock box.
It's a great box.
Okay, I'm very curious about whether there's a Kit Kat clock in it or if it's just a cool box. But we're about to find out.
Yeah,
we're all about to find out.
Carrie's got the best handwriting and
Really nice. And good stickers.
good stickers and everything.
Oh, there's a card. Oh, let me see that. Can I use the...
Oh, do you want the ritual...
The ritual blade.
Blade? Look at that.
This ritual blade comes to us from Carol and Eric Olson in Cleveland. And just the other day, I was saying we needed a letter opener. And then we remembered that this had come in the mail. And I haven't...
Is it a letter opener?
I
don't know. We'll see.
It might be a ritual dagger of some kind, but it's not very sharp. Happy holidays with a question mark, reads the card. Here are a couple of winter companions to get you through until the solstice fires burn again. Thanks for bringing so much sunlight and moonlight in the poisonous garden.
Oh, wow.
That is so sweet. Carrie, what's in the box?
Open this.
Okay.
This is you.
Okay.
Read this.
Okay, wait. Should I put on the other camera?
Sure. Yeah.
Wow. It says Rolling Thunder.
Oh, look at this. It's
a
Krampus. Oops. You gotta go to...
Oh, look at that Krampus doll.
So
my God,
good.
that's so great. It's got a little backpack.
Yes, with the bad boys and girls in it.
Oh, yeah.
And it's so soft and...
Just like the real Krampus, it's very soft, almost too soft. Okay, so what's in the...
I don't know.
Okay. In the box, there's some sparkly ribbon, and in the sparkly ribbon...
Oh, there's
There's... Alright, I'm gonna put these away. I'm gonna put these in the close-up cam because they're so adorable.
Oh, yeah.
There's a couple little, are they squirrels?
Squirrels?
Or some kind of mythological creature? They're darling, whatever they are. Maybe they're supposed to be us. I think this one kind of looks like you.
Maybe.
Oh, and they've got little brooms. They're
Somebody's
so
gotta clean
cute.
it.
Oh, they're hazelnut squirrels.
Oh, that's so great. Oh, I love these. Thank you so much.
Oh my God, these are so lovely. What's in this? Is there something in the bag?
I don't know. It's bad boys and girls.
Yeah, bad boys and girls. It's true, I did write a lot of squirrel book reports in olden times. That's just stuff to...
Paper.
Thank you, Carrie. They are so delightful, the little hazelnut squirrels.
And the Krampus.
We will hang them in our merriment area.
Oh, and this lovely vintage.
Oh.
It says here. This is a little letter, and it says, "Top secretary and thousands like her prefer charming disaster."
It's true.
Today, American manufacturers realize that it takes peak output in each office to achieve peak production in each plant. That's why top secretaries like Thomas J. Lipton's Miss Manoff go for the speed and effortlessness.
She does seem like an exemplary secretary.
Magic of quarantine livestream. Electric economy. Those 15 or more enchanters at single... Anyway, it goes on. It is wonderful. It's a great mashup of vintage secretary speak and charming disasterness. Thank you.
We love it. Thank you, Carrie. All right, we have another package over there. This one comes from Camilla Finley. What could it be? It smells really good. Why does it smell good?
Is it a balm?
I hope it's a
balm?
balm.
Oh, it smells like pine.
Oh, it does smell like pine. There's a lovely card. Dear disasters, just a little pine of mine to get you through the winter months.
Oh.
Although dried, it remains still wonderfully aromatic. It does. I hope you'll find good uses for these items. I've been enjoying our local trees and plantings and identifying those that are less familiar or perhaps just forgotten. Good health to you both. Cheers, Camilla. Oh, it smells
Thank you,
so
Camilla.
good, Camilla. Little needles of pine. Our wish has been granted.
Oh, there's lots of pine in here.
So much pine. And what's inside?
Pine.
More pine.
I think.
Is it more pine?
Oh, no. There's pine in this.
Ooh, yeah, no, it's specially labeled, scientifically labeled pine. Okay, here, I'm going to check this out. Here, I'll put it, wait, I'm going to put it in the other camera so we can read it. That's Pinus strobus. That's Latin.
For strobe pine.
Strobe pine. All right, and what do you got there? Ooh.
Oh, this is great. It's a little
pine
potpourri
sachet.
Pine sachet.
Oh.
Charming disaster. Oh, it's so good.
Thank you, Camilla.
You so much, Camilla.
These are so thoughtful. They smell so good. I love pine.
Pinus strobus. All right, here's another thing we've gotten. This is a letter from Kim Fritz.
Oh, a letter from Kim. All right, I'm going to open it with the ritual blade.
Don't poke me.
Watch out.
With the close-up cam ready.
Oh, I know what this is. Oh, except I don't know everything that's in here because there's some leaves in this package.
Oh, I love those.
And they're falling out on my lap. Kind of like a glitter bomb, but it's like nature's glitter bomb.
Oh, this is amazing.
All right, so we have some leaves from Kim. This is so cool. All right, I'm gonna gently let the leaves out so I can read the note. Dear Jeff and Elliot, I had a great time making this illustration, and it makes a perfect enclosure for a leaf from my favorite tree. It's a red oak that I planted a number of years ago behind my studio shed. It's at least 50 feet tall now, though still young. The leaves are an amazing deep red when they fall, but the color doesn't last. I pressed them in a book for a few weeks before sending them along, and I'm including some aromatic sumac leaves that have kept their color so far. Thank you for using.
Oh, these are amazing.
Oh, that's so nice. Do they still smell aromatic?
Yes, they are aromatic. Very faint. Delicious.
And this is an image that Kim illustrated from Heart of Brass when we did our Heart of Brass illustration zine show. So thank you, Kim, for sending us the original. It's wonderful.
All right, we'll have to frame that.
Yeah. We're going to have to get something to put our leaf collection in.
I know. That's what happens when you ask.
For leaves,
all right.
yeah.
Okay, one more thing.
Okay, last but not least, we have a box from Catherine Bowen.
Catherine Bowen.
Oh my goodness.
A regular I mailed that time. Oh my
gosh, there's like a Krampus sack for each of us. Should we wait to open these until some specific time? They're holiday stockings printed with Ouija board lettering. And inside are some things. This is like
This is.
Oh my gosh!
Yes.
Oh, they're labeled with their
There's a
names.
label.
Oh, mine has some amazing socks in it. Look at these amazing socks. They say "Tattoo Lady" on them. I love these, and I always need socks.
Oh, look at this!
Yours?
I have goat socks.
Two-headed goat socks.
Two-headed goat socks, just what I needed. Thank you so much. My feet will be warm
And stylish.
for days. Oh, and there's so many
It
things.
is Hanukkah. It's true. It
It's
is
true.
Hanukkah. This is a perfectly appropriate time to open presents. Oh, and there's a T-shirt in this. And the T-shirt, I can't see it. It's in front of my face. Oh my gosh, the knife thrower.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Oh, that's such a great T-shirt. Knife thrower. I love it. Thank you, Catherine. Wow.
Oh
my
Catherine,
gosh,
Thank
the
you.
Sparks.
I got a Sparks t-shirt.
He
Thank
will not
you.
stop talking about that documentary.
Thank you. I
In a
love
good way.
Sparks, and I know Catherine does too. Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you, Catherine. What
This
a
is so
wonderful gift. Oh, and there's one more
There's
thing
more
in the box. Okay, there's also this in the box. Wait, this wrapping paper is incredible. Look at this tentacles wrapping paper. Wow.
How does that even happen?
I don't know, but I'm
Where do you
definitely going to reuse this wrapping paper. Okay, here we go. Where do you get this incredible wrapping paper? Alright, it's
Uh-oh.
ooh, it's an Edward Gorey board game called Escape from the Evil Garden. Oh my gosh, this looks so great. Fight the nefarious plants. Race to survive.
Mm.
Join a party of unsuspecting gentlefolk fighting to survive an afternoon stroll in the evil garden. As you roll the die to make your way through the maze, you'll encounter plants and animals that want to trap you, crush you, drown you, and carry you away. As in life.
Sounds like a regular day.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is great.
This looks delightful. Thank you, Catherine.
Thank
so
you.
thoughtful, and this looks so much fun.
And thank you, everyone.
Yes, thank you everyone for sending us stuff in the mail. It makes us feel connected to you. And if you would like to receive some mail from us, society members, make sure to fill out the address form.
Oops. Yes.
I will say no more.
Okay.
All
Put
right.
these leaves back.
Well,
All right.
I think we should play another song.
Yes.
And I think we're gonna send this one out to Stacy Wolfson as a special birthday request.
Great. Which one?
Oh, it was Baba Yaga.
Oh, I haven't heard that one.
Stacy, turning 40. It's the best thing.
It's the best thing.
Have you seen it in the glen? A cottage up on chicken legs. Better hope that she ain't home. She'll suck the marrow from your bone. Sweet old lady, she is not. Stick you in her stewing pot. Baba Yaga. Ooh. Baba Yaga. Ah. Wise old crone or wicked witch. Got a broom, a silver birch. She might give you what you need. I'ma need a poppy seed. Take away your trace of track. You don't want her coming back. Baba Yaga. Ooh. Baba Yaga. Ah. Country girls and merchant sons. What's the reason you have come? By compulsion or free will, brought here by a screaming will. Seeking apples made of gold, ask my sister, she would know. Baba Yaga. Ooh. Baba Yaga. Ah. Woo! 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 Woo!
It's time for you to flee. Her kerchief to a river, her mirror to the sea. With her mortar and her pestle, she will follow close behind. You are spinning on her spindle, she'll unravel you inside.
Lives behind a fence of skulls. Yes, you'll look for just one more. Served by disembodied hands. Mistress of the borderlands. Pony leg and iron teeth. Give her something good to eat. Baba Yaga. Baba Yaga. Baba Yaga. Baba Yaga. Baba Yaga. Baba Yaga.
True story.
True story.
Now, that's an audience participation number.
Always.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
always really thrilling when we can hear people doing the part. It's good. Brings us joy. Know that if you're doing that in the audience, don't hold back. Brings us joy.
Yeah, it's not just a Society of Mysterious Hand job. It's hand function. Excuse me.
My.
That's different.
Yeah, that's a different.
That's a different society. It's not just a Society of the Mysterious Hand duty. It is anyone who's perhaps watching us. Anyone can scream along.
Oh, yeah. No, we encourage everyone to scream along. Well, we're going to take a request for our last song of the evening. Doesn't have to be your birthday. Stacy, that was a special birthday request. Just for you.
Here's to you, Stacy.
Yes, Stacy. And we hope we get to see you soon, Stacy. Which is kind of a good, I guess we could use that.
Segui?
It could be a segue.
Okay.
I can't talk anymore.
Glad you.
So we have a few announcements. Before we play the last song. And yes, this is a good time to put in the comments what your request is, and then we'll pick one. Joe, we already played Paris Green, so thank you for requesting it. But we did play it. You can watch it in the replay if you missed it. Okay, so announcements. We are planning. When I say planning, I mean we mentioned it earlier in conversation.
Oh yeah, is this something new?
We were thinking about doing like an AMA and Ask Me Anything kind of thing on Discord. So if you are afraid of the Discord and have been avoiding it, don't be afraid. Don't avoid it. Come join the Discord, and we'll do a weird thing sometime in the next few weeks.
We'll do it live.
Yeah, we'll do it live. That's what that means.
We'll do it live.
We'll do it live. Okay, so that's the first announcement, is get on the Discord. If you don't know how, email the secretary. It's
pretty easy.
Yeah, just ask the secretary.
Yeah.
She will direct you. She knows everything. We don't know how she knows everything, but she just does. Okay, other announcements. We're doing one more quarantine live stream before the end of the year. It's in 2 weeks on December 17th. So clear your calendars. Plan your Omicron lockdown now, and make room for us in your busy social calendar.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be fine.
It's the winter solstice time. It's gonna be good.
Yeah, it's gonna be a special like pre-winter solstice.
Yeah, like a
episode.
pre-Yule.
Yeah.
Shindig.
Yeah. So December 17th. We also have a couple of live things coming up.
What?
Yes, like in the flesh.
Am I going to be there?
You are going to be there, and also other people, which is what makes it so wild. On December 15th in New York City in the East Village, we're going to be participating in the Bushwick Book Club's year-end show, which takes place at the Ukrainian National Home and will feature various songwriters, including us, performing original songs inspired by the work of cartoonist Dame Darcy, whom you may remember from this show, a previous episode. So we're gonna play one song. Everybody's gonna play one song. It's a dazzling array of New York City performing songwriters. It's gonna be a really good time. And the Ukrainian National Home is
a great place.
It is a legendary place.
Lots of pierogies there.
Yeah, it's basically like a pierogies restaurant, but there's this huge semi-secret back room, which is where the show will take place. So if you're in New York and you want to come to a live show on December 15th and see us play one song inspired by Dame Darcy's Meat Cake, good news, you can do that.
Yeah, that's a good time. That's going to be a good time.
And our other live appearance is New Year's Eve in Saxapahaw, North Carolina.
Woo!
We are playing the Haw River Ballroom as part of the Clockwork Cabaret's Clockwork Ball, a steampunk masquerade. Saxapahaw is about 30 minutes from Durham and Chapel Hill, the Triangle area. So if you're in those parts or thinking about going to those parts, we would love to see you at the Clockwork Ball. I think tickets are like $20 or maybe $25, but like a very reasonable ticket price for a New Year's show. And we're going to play a bunch of songs. It's going to be beautiful. Everybody's going to be dressed up. If you
in some fashion.
Yeah, if you have like a top hat covered in gears and goggles that like you haven't gotten to wear in a while, good luck.
Even if you don't.
Good luck. Good news.
Good luck is more like it.
Good luck. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So
you don't have to wear gears and monocles.
You don't have to. But if you have one, like...
But it's definitely dress up a little bit.
Yeah, it's a ball after all.
It's a ball.
Anyway, I'm putting the ticket link in the chat. That will take you to the event, right?
Yeah.
And there you go. That's all of our announcements, pretty much. But here, I'm going to just drop a couple links for the Bushwick Book Club show as well. So if you're on Facebook, here is the Bushwick Book Club on Facebook. You can find info there. If you're not on Facebook, or you won't be by the time you want to look this up, here is the website, and it's going to be great. There.
Cool.
All right, so
we did that,
which means it's time to play another song. Let's see what's in the requests that falls into the we can play it, but not too well kind of like sweet spot. Yeah. All right, let's see. There's that one.
Okay, that's a good one. That's a good strong choice.
That one's a good one. Okay, but that one we play a lot. We're probably
They don't want to hear that.
They don't want to hear that. We're too good at that one.
This one.
Yeah, I haven't done that one in a while. I feel like that one we haven't.
We haven't played that one.
We haven't played that one. We don't play that one that much.
Let's keep going.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I'm all for it. I'm not against it.
Or this one.
That's a ballsy move.
Yeah, so that would be very ballsy if we did that one. Okay.
I wish people could see what we're looking at here.
Yeah, we could tell them, but it wouldn't be the same. All right, so which one do you want to do? This one or not this one? A different one?
Let's do that one.
Okay.
That one.
The one I said. Okay.
The one you said.
All right. Okay, here we go.
That one, right? Okay.
All right, Diana.
This is for you.
Yeah.
Break out that black box, take the ropes off, can you pick locks? Chains wrapped around your shoulders, never worry enough to hold you. Darling, cross the border, I am here now waiting for you. Can you hear me in the darkness? It's been so long, it's been so long.
Wandering free in a dream of a dream. Is there somebody calling my name?
Wandering free in a dream of a dream.
Is there somebody calling my name?
Come inside the circles where we sit among the candles. Tap upon the table, won't you send us any signal? If I could reach out and touch you, would you know me when I come through? Will you meet me in the darkness? Can we hold on? Can we hold on? Wandering free in a somebody calling my name? Wandering free in a jail's chain. Is there somebody calling my name? Wandering free in a dream of a dream. Is there somebody calling my name?
That was Houdini.
Houdini.
And the song we played before that was Baba Yaga. And the other ones we played earlier were
The ones that we
Rapture of the Deep and Paris Green and Mother Was a Monster. Those ones are only available if you happen to tune in or come to a show, because they're not out there,
Yeah.
and we have not made plans to even record them. So it's just like a maybe we all get lucky kind of
Yeah.
situation. But Baba Yaga and Houdini,
Houdini are out there.
they're out there. They're doing their thing. As a reminder, this is a donation-based concert, so if you like what we're doing and you'd like to support it, there are some easy ways to do that. And today, the best way to do that is by going to Bandcamp and downloading something, or buying some merch for yourself or loved one,
That's right.
or a vicious, bitter enemy. We don't care who you buy it for.
Oh, but it's loved ones.
Yeah,
'Cause
I
it's
mean-
Frigg, the goddess of Friday and love.
And it's because it's Bandcamp Friday, and so that is a good way to show your support. And
Bandcamp Frigg Day.
and both of those songs we just played are on Bandcamp. Thank you so much
Thank you.
for joining us here in the quarantine live stream. It makes us so happy to see your names. It makes us so happy to see you like chattering with each other like on the side, which would be kind of rude at a show, but like in the live stream, it's perfectly
encouraged.
acceptable. And
Yes.
I love like seeing like Sierra from Nashville and Katie in Rochester.
I know,
Like
it's the best.
it's so nice, and we're so grateful to be able to have created this community and to like be part of it. It really means so much to us.
Yes.
So we will see you in 2 weeks for the next episode of the quarantine
That's
live
right.
stream. And meanwhile, stay warm, stay safe, get a booster shot if you can, and we hope that things will continue to get better, not worse, because that's all we can really hope for. It's gonna be fine, right?
It's going to be fine.
It's gonna be fine. All right, we love you. We'll
Bye,
see you
guys.
soon.
We love you all.
Bye.